The Secretary's office is one of the most important offices of the local Erie of the Fraternal Order of Eagles. The Secretary comes in contact with the entire membership more than any other office in the Erie, as he is collecting dues from the members throughout the year and corresponding with them relative to various activities and programs. The manner in which he conducts his office and the tact and diplomacy that he uses in his dealings with the membership has much to do with the progress of the Erie and also the standing of the Erie in the community. All the records of the Erie are maintained in the Secretary's office. Many of the records are not only important now but in years to come and should be maintained with the idea in mind that they will be available at any time in the future when needed. See page 36 of the revised 2019 Officer's Handbook. Records to be kept permanently. Trustees' Minute Books. Deeds, mortgages, notes, leases, incorporation paperwork, licenses, permits, certificates, employment contracts, employee records, etc. Secretary's Cash Books. Secretary's Minute Books. Building plans and specifications. All tax records. Authorizations from Grand Erie departments. Transfer applications. Application record or roll books. Applications for membership and declarations of physical condition. Applications, permanently or until the member has passed or transferred to another Erie records to be kept for 7 years then destroyed. Sick and funeral benefit records. Visitors registers. Claims for funeral benefits and death certificates. Secretary's semi-annual per capita reports. Treasurer's cash books. Treasurer's annual reports. All payroll records. Trustees' profit and loss statements. Erie Auditor's record books. Bill, invoices, etc. Cancelled checks, except those where the mortgage or liens have not been cancelled. Trustees' weekly and monthly reports. Original miscellaneous receipts. Check stubs. Records to be kept for 3 years then destroyed. Official government and Grand Erie correspondence. Temporary dues receipts. Note: official correspondence should be carefully screened before destroying. Some correspondence could be destroyed in less than 3 years, while some should be kept much longer. Correspondence that may be needed for any audit should be kept for at least 7 years. Section 85.1 It shall be the duty of the Secretary to keep a full and complete record of the proceedings of the Erie in a book provided for that purpose by the Grand Erie, or if the records are kept electronically, they shall be printed and read at each meeting and, once approved by the membership and signed by the worthy President and Secretary, copies shall be kept and protected in a 3-ring binder or book for that purpose, to read to the Erie all reports, bills and communications which may be presented, to assist in the transaction of the business of the Erie, to write all communications, to fill out all certificates and cards granted by the Erie, to keep and maintain at all times a full, complete and up-to-date roster of the membership, committees as required by MMS and officers of the Erie, with the latest and up-to-date residence, email address and mailing address of each member and officer, and to keep the Grand Erie, and such other departments of the Grand Erie as the Grand Secretary shall direct, at all times promptly advised of all changes in membership and officers, to issue all summonses and notices which may require his signature to attest them, to affix the seal of the Erie to all documents which may require it, to notify the Grand Secretary forthwith of the expulsion of any member and the cause thereof, to notify the Grand Secretary forthwith of any officer removed from office by the Trial Committee and to perform such other duties as may be required of them by the laws and usages of the Order. Section 85.2 A. The Secretary shall maintain such systems or records, books and accounts, and shall issue such notices and make such reports as the Grand Erie shall prescribe. B. The accounts shall be recorded in the book provided for that purpose by the Grand Erie. The accounts may be maintained in this book, or if the records are kept electronically, they shall be printed and read at each meeting and, once approved by the membership and signed by the worthy President and Secretary, copies shall be kept and protected in a 3-ring binder or cash book for that purpose. Section 85.3 He shall issue receipts for dues, fines and assessments using receipt forms which shall be prescribed by the Grand Erie. Section 85.4 When issuing the official receipts for dues he shall, in connection with the name of the member, designate the highest rank to which he has attained in the order. Receipts are printed out from the MMS system, see slide. Dues payments can be set up in the MMS system according to your bylaws. See slide. Local fields can be added to print out on the dues receipt, i.e., officer, years Eagle member, life member, Golden Age Eagles, military, under 21, etc. See slide. Under 21 years of age, must be authorized in your bylaws. 1. Dues card must show in large letters under 21 years of age. This is the only acceptable receipt to show as evidence of membership. F. You can account for monies collected for dues and application fees by using the MMS system to print out under the Payment History Report. Section 85.5. He shall on a form or method to be provided by the Grand Secretary, on or before the 5th day of April, May, and June, notify by mail to his last known address or email address that has been supplied to the Secretary, each and every member of the Erie who will be delinquent on the first day of June.